you say to yourself,
well, it feels like I'm starring in a movie where the lead role is crazy as a loon.
And then you start to wonder exactly why is it you feel this way? You have hundreds, thousands of people who adore you. But of course, that ebbs and flows. It ebbs and flows so much that this feeling just won't go away. And you start to wonder if maybe you're on the wrong path. Maybe you would be happier if you weren't metaphorically dancing like a monkey hoping to appease an algorithm with no rhyme or reason to it, and then something inside of you says, and then you have a moment of clarity. A jolt of adrenaline like a B12 shot, and you look at yourself, and you say to yourself,
I don't want to do this anymore.
And then you say,
well, I feel like I'm crazy for saying this.
Because now you're throwing away a year's worth of work. And to be honest, you feel pretty conflicted about this because
That's true. Debatable.
So you start producing music, and you actually get pretty good at it. And then you start writing scripts again. You crank out a play, and even a couple of feature scripts. Then just for fun, you do a couple video essays on YouTube. Some of them do pretty well, and you even get monetized. Everything is going perfect. Until people stop watching those video essays you got all that validation from. And you find yourself looking back at this same screen in this same bed, refreshing a new app to tell you whether an algorithm liked you today or not. And you say to yourself,
I didn't want to do this anymore.
and here you are, back at the same spot you started in, wishing desperately there was a better way to do this whole artist thing. But maybe if you look hard enough, there is, metaphorically, under a spotlight. So you start directing music videos for your buddy Kyle, and then you dust off the script for that play you wrote and decide you're gonna put it on with your friends. You start exclusively putting your irons into fires that you know will light your fire back, and you feel completely confident when you look in the mirror and say, I'm not doing that anymore. From now on, I am only making things that I want to make. And I don't care if you like it, I don't care if YouTube likes it, I don't even care if my friends like it. But I'm finally doing stuff that I am so excited to do. This summer, I'm doing a play with some of my friends that I wrote. I'm doing like a comedy special, kind of short play sort of thing about the album that the song you're listening to right now is on. I will find a way to make a feature-length movie. I don't know how yet, but I will. You don't have to believe I can do it, but if you do, stick around, and maybe we can do it together.
Hi everybody, it's Ernie Sabella, the voice of Pumbaa from The Lion King. And I'm telling you to like this video and subscribe to Carny's YouTube channel. That's Carny's YouTube channel.